So I told you to do something. And I thought, somebody's going to say, Skashko, why don't you do something? So, hey, here's something. This is a file that came straight out of a generative art app, one of Cam's. This is Pixel Grid. I believe that's Cam's. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. And I turned that into that. And I thought, hey, pretty cool. But the kids don't have Photoshop. Well, I didn't make this in Photoshop. I made this in Photopea. And this is my workflow. All I did was save this thing and it generates. Now watch. When I save this, it'll generate a copy of that same file. So it's already been downloaded. The Pixel Grid 1, which I showed you right here, this is straight out of Photopea. All the layers are preserved. All the steps work. And as far as the process, maybe I can take you through it. Does this shortcut work? The shortcut even works. I'm holding down Option, then clicking on a layer to show you the before and after. And as far as the steps go, I took this with the transform controls. I just took a copy of this, made it smaller, changed the blend mode, did the same thing to the other side. Then I made a new layer, rotated it 90 degrees, changed the blend mode. Made a new layer. Hey, look, the blend mode is changing. Then I made a smart object. I couldn't believe this thing, these layers can either be can be made into smart objects, and went ahead and put a motion blur on it in order to stretch out some of those colors. Just playing around. I have no idea where this is going. Again, playing around with smart objects and smart filters in order to figure out where in the world can I take this. And these colors I didn't like at all. So I put a hue and saturation on it and colorized it. Just click that button right there. And to change it, this isn't everybody's cup of tea. I see things like this. I've got kind of a sci-fi imagination, and this kind of stuff flashes in my mind all the time. So reproducing it, and remember, this started with this goofy little simple thing here. Just an experiment. And yeah, I'll make a tutorial, walk you through some of these steps, but really, all my old Photoshop tutorials, they'll work in Photopea. And I have, I don't know, thousands of Photoshop tutorials. Well, at least hundreds on the YouTube channel, which is now, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old. And there's got to be a couple thousand videos there. So when you watch the videos, if I come over here and, you click on this and there's a watch on YouTube. Well, instead of watching this, head to my channel and then you can search. What? And, how many results do we get? Did it tell you? I don't know. A lot of stuff. It goes on and on and on. There should be hundreds of these. Just saying. Here's some stuff. It may not be what you want, and you can always search YouTube in general. How to use Photopea. How to use Photoshop. How can I use Photoshop in Photopea? Man, a lot of the tools in Photoshop are sitting right here. Not as elegant, not as deep, but allows me to work. Maybe it'll help you too.